What was playing with that guy like? Because I remember hearing him tell the story of Torts gassing him, and he said, F this, took all of his gear out and just tossed it in the Hudson River. It's probably still sitting there today.
I heard that. I heard that he chucked up in the Hudson. I got along with Aves. He was my line mate when I was there, so we played pretty well together. We had some good chemistry. Got in a few fights alongside him, and I never had any issues with Sean. He was a good guy. Obviously, he did some stuff for some gap, people just going, what the hell? He wanted that shock value with some of the stuff he did, and I think there was some a little act going on there, but he was a good guy, always good to me, and I enjoyed my time with him.
Last one, I want to know about your former teammate Dale Weiss, who highly recommended you and told me you got to get Prusty on the show. Also, Rob Lalonde, Rob from Butt Ends, he said same thing. Prusty is a beauty. You got to get him on the show. And Carey Price, what was the playing with that guy like, especially in the Montreal era? Because it feels like the last time they had a real goalie, Bill Belichick's girlfriend was still in high school. So
yes, Pricer was such a good guy, and great goalie, great teammate. He was more of a calm. He was just so calm, right? He never really got too emotional. He was always pretty just level-headed. So, but he was a great guy. I always loved his camel gear. One time we're going out for dinner and I see someone, I'm like, he carried around a knife? Yeah, he's always got his big knife on him. Like just a beauty. So definitely, I was definitely blessed with some good goalies in my playing days. So Lundqvist and Pricer back to back was pretty special. So I always made sure I took care of those guys, and they always took care of me. So when anybody touched them, they knew I was going to kill them. So
I know they did go head to head in the playoffs for just one game, but if you had to pick one, who was the best goalie you played with in your career? You only can pick one.
I mean, Hank's gonna hate me, but I gotta say Pricer. But I mean, it's close. I mean, Pricer was just so he was bigger and it was just harder to. I don't know, the way he moved was just so smooth. Maybe it was just a little more elegant to watch. But I mean, it's tough to say between those guys. I even had Mika Kiprusoff, who was a great goalie in Calgary, and. I had Brian Miller as a goalie, so I had lots of great goalies. But
we'll give Hank best dressed, hands down.
Oh yeah, for sure, best looking goalie for sure. That's best looking and best dressed for sure. But I had a lot of good goalies, man. But Price was pretty special.
And the knife, he just had the knife in his pocket, just bringing it out to dinner type of deal?
Yeah, just on his hip. Yeah, right on his hip. Yeah, just like a little knife holder. I don't know, like it'd be like a gun holster, but a knife holster.
Must have been ahead
like
of his time.
it was like a hunting. It would be like a hunting knife. We're in the city. We're going to fucking. We're going to a restaurant, and we're not out in the woods here, Price.
Well, look, old habits die hard. I hear that guy used to get flown in by his dad for games when he was growing up on the West Coast. So you take what you're familiar with.
Yep, exactly. He was. That's how he probably carried that thing around him his whole life.
Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?